You are paying 4, 5, sometimes 6 times more for a product at the grocery store than you need to. And the only difference between what you're buying and what's sitting on the shelf at Dollar Tree is the label. That's it. This is the simple difference that saves you money. That's it, just the label. Name brands spend billions of dollars every single year making sure you associate their logo with quality. But here's what they don't want you thinking about. The FDA regulates a lot of these products. The ingredients are standardized, which means you are getting the same quality as the name brand. And Dollar Tree has been quietly stocking knockoffs of some of the most popular name brands in America. Products that do the exact same job for $1. Today we are counting down 15 of these amazing hidden knockoffs from good to flat out unbelievable. And the one at the very top of this list is the one that will genuinely make you question why you ever paid full price in the first place. Before we get into it, if you are someone who is done paying brand name prices for things that work just as well for less, tap subscribe and turn on the notifications. And drop me a quick comment right now. Where are you watching from today? I'd love to know. I love seeing how far this community stretches. Tell me your state, your city, wherever you are. Number 15, dish soap. Walk down the dish soap aisle at any grocery store and you'll find Dawn sitting there for $3 or $4 a bottle. Dollar Tree carries dish soap that cleans your plates just as well for $1. The active cleaning agents in most dish soaps are surfactants. They're what actually cuts through grease and food residue, and Dollar Tree's soap has them. Your dishes don't know what the bottle cost? They just need the soap to work, and it does. If you've been grabbing Dawn out of habit, try swapping it on your next trip and do the math on what you'd save in a year. Number 14, aluminum foil. Reynolds Wrap is the brand name most people reach for automatically, and it runs you anywhere from $4 to $7 depending on the size and where you shop. Dollar Tree carries aluminum foil that covers your pans, wraps your leftovers, and lines your baking sheets without any difference in performance. Foil is foil. Whether it costs $1 or $7, it performs the same. It's a thin sheet of aluminum. The thickness can vary slightly between brands, but for everyday kitchen use, roasting vegetables, wrapping sandwiches, covering a casserole dish, Dollar Tree's version gets the job done at a fraction of the cost. Number 13, plastic wrap. Same story with plastic wrap. Glad cling wrap, Saran wrap. These run you $3 to $5 at the grocery store. Dollar Tree has plastic wrap on the shelf for $1. Now, the name brand versions do tend to cling a bit better right out of the box, and some people notice that. But for covering a bowl in the fridge overnight or keeping leftovers from drying out, Dollar Tree's plastic wrap does the job without putting a dent in your grocery budget. If you're going through multiple rolls a month, this swap adds up fast. Number 12, paper towels. Bounty calls itself the quicker picker-upper, and they charge you for that reputation. Sometimes over $2 per roll. Dollar Tree's paper towels are thinner, no question about it. But think about what you're actually using paper towels for most of the time. Wiping down a counter, cleaning up a small spill, drying your hands. You don't need a thick quilted sheet for any of those things. Dollar Tree paper towels handle the everyday stuff without issue. Save the name brand rolls for when you need heavy-duty absorption, a major spill, a greasy mess. For everything else, $1 a roll at Dollar Tree works just fine. Speaking of not handing over money, you didn't have to hand over. If there's anyone in your life past 55, there is a book they need to know about. It's called Senior Saving Secrets, and it's a guide I put together listing every real senior discount, benefit, and government program available this year. Checked one by one with the exact words to say at the register or on the phone. Aim your phone at the code on screen to grab it, or find the link waiting in the description below. Now, those first 4 are solid everyday swaps. But the next batch is where we start getting into products that brands spend serious advertising dollars convincing you that you need their specific version of. Stay with me because some of these are going to surprise you. And a couple of them are going to make you genuinely reconsider the last few years of shopping trips. Number 11, cotton balls. Go to any drugstore and a bag of cotton balls from a name brand like Swisspers runs you $3 to $4. Dollar Tree sells a bag of 100 cotton balls for $1. Cotton is cotton. There's no reason to pay more for a brand name. These are used for removing nail polish, applying toner, dabbing on witch hazel, cleaning small cuts. Nothing about that process requires a branded cotton ball. The fibers aren't doing anything special. They're absorbing liquid and releasing it. Dollar Tree's cotton balls do that exactly as well as any bag you'd pull off a CVS shelf for 4 times the price. This is one of the easiest, most painless swaps on this entire list. Number 10. Rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is rubbing alcohol. The active ingredient is isopropyl alcohol, and the concentration, either 70% or 91%, is printed right on the label of every single bottle, no matter who makes it. Dollar Tree carries rubbing alcohol at both concentrations for $1. The same bottle at Walgreens or Walmart runs you $2 to $3. There is no meaningful difference in what it does to bacteria, what it does to a wound, or what it does to a surface you're trying to disinfect. Check the concentration on the label, grab the one that matches what you need, and keep the extra money in your pocket. Number 9. Pregnancy and ovulation tests. This one surprises people every single time, so pay attention to this one. Dollar Tree sells pregnancy tests and ovulation tests for $1 each. The name brand versions at a pharmacy, First Response, Clear Blue, run anywhere from $8 to $20 for a pack. Here's what most people don't know. The FDA regulates home pregnancy tests. They all have to meet the same sensitivity standards to be sold legally in the United States. Dollar Tree's pregnancy tests have been independently verified to detect the same hormone levels as the expensive brands. I've heard from so many women who switched and never went back. $1 versus $15 for the same result. Number 8. Reading glasses. If you've ever walked into a pharmacy and browsed the reading glasses rack, you know they run anywhere from $15 to $30 for a pair. Dollar Tree carries reading glasses at the same common magnification strengths, +1, +1.5, +2, +2.5 thou for $1 a pair. Now these aren't prescription lenses. If you have a prescription, you need your actual glasses. But for the readers you keep on the nightstand, the ones in your purse, the spare pair in the kitchen drawer, Dollar Tree is where you should be getting those. They do the exact same job. And when you inevitably sit on a pair, you'll be glad you paid $1 and not $25. Number 7. Zip-style storage bags. Ziploc is a household name. It's also a brand that charges you $4 to $6 for a box of sandwich bags or gallon freezer bags. Dollar Tree carries zip-style storage bags, same zipper seal, same size as tree, for $1 a box. Now, Ziploc bags are slightly thicker, and the seal on the name brand version does tend to be a little more reliable for heavy freezer use. But for packing a lunch, storing leftovers in the fridge, keeping snacks from going stale, Dollar Tree's zip bags handle all of that without any issue. This is one of those products where the name brand version is genuinely good. It's just not $12 better than the Dollar Tree version. We are more than halfway through this list, and the second half is honestly where it gets really good. The next few items are the ones where the price gap between the name brand and the Dollar Tree version is the most jaw-dropping. And the one sitting at number 1 is the single swap that should make every person watching this rethink their medicine cabinet. Keep watching to see the rest of the list. Number 6. Batteries. Duracell and Energizer have spent decades convincing you that their batteries last longer, perform better, and are worth the premium. A 4-pack of AA Duracell batteries runs you $5 to $7 at most stores. Dollar Tree carries batteries, AAA 9-volt, for $1. Here's the thing. For low-drain devices, Dollar Tree batteries perform just fine. A TV remote, a wall clock, a smoke detector, none of those devices are pulling enough power to expose any meaningful difference between a dollar battery and a Duracell. Where name brand batteries genuinely earn their price is in high-drain devices like digital cameras or handheld gaming controllers that run constantly. For everything else sitting in your junk drawer, the Dollar Tree version is what you should be reaching for. Number 5, vitamins and supplements. Walk into any GNC or even a regular grocery store and a bottle of 500 milligrams of vitamin C tablets from Vitacost or Nature Made runs you $8 to $12. Dollar Tree carries vitamin C, vitamin D, B12, biotin, zinc, melatonin, a solid range of the most common supplements, for $1 a bottle. The FDA requires that supplement labels accurately list what's inside, and the active ingredients in Dollar Tree vitamins are the same compounds you're paying 10 times more for at a specialty store. If you're taking a daily vitamin D or a basic multivitamin out of habit, there is genuinely no reason to be paying name brand prices for it. Check the milligrams on the label, make sure it matches what you've been taking, and make the swap. Number 4, greeting cards. This one stings a little when you think about it. A single greeting card at Hallmark runs you $5, $6, sometimes $8. This is just for a simple card that someone is going to read once and either keep in a drawer or quietly recycle. Dollar Tree has greeting cards, birthday, anniversary, sympathy, baby shower, graduation, for $1 each. And they are not bad cards. Some of them are genuinely nice. I've sent Dollar Tree cards to people and had them comment on how sweet the card was, with no idea it cost $1. Think about how many cards the average family buys in a year. Birthdays alone can add up to 20 or 30 cards. At Hallmark prices, that's close to $200. At Dollar Tree, that's $20. Same sentiment, fraction of the price. Number 3, picture frames. Target and Home Goods sell picture frames for $8, $10, $15 depending on the size and style. Dollar Tree carries 4x6 frames, 5x7 frames, and basic 8x10 frames for $1 each. If you're decorating a wall, creating a gallery display, or just want to put a photo on a shelf, Dollar Tree frames are perfectly serviceable. They're not heirloom quality. Nobody is claiming that. But they hold a photo, they stand on a surface or hang on a wall, and they look completely normal. If you've ever priced out filling an entire wall with frames, you know how fast that gets expensive at a regular retailer. Dollar Tree cuts that cost down to almost nothing. Number 2, all-purpose cleaner. Method and Mrs. Meyer's are the brands that position themselves as the cleaner for people who care. Good packaging, pleasant scents, a premium price tag that signals you're making a responsible choice. A bottle of Method all-purpose cleaner runs you $4 to $5. Dollar Tree carries all-purpose cleaning spray for $1. The active cleaning agents, the surfactants, and the disinfecting compounds are what actually do the work on your countertops, your stovetop, your bathroom sink. Dollar Tree's cleaner has all of them. Your kitchen counter is not going to know the difference between a bottle that cost $1 and one that cost $5. And if you're spraying down surfaces multiple times a day, going through a bottle every couple of weeks, that swap alone saves you real money over the course of a year. And before we get to number 1, if this kind of content is what you've been looking for, hit subscribe and turn on the notifications. There's a new video going up every week, and every single one of them is built around helping you keep more of your own money. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 1 is the swap that should genuinely change how you shop for the rest of your life. It involves something sitting in almost every medicine cabinet in America. And the name brand version costs up to 10 times more for the exact same active ingredient. And that is coming up next. Number 1, pain relievers. Here is the one that should genuinely change how you look at a pharmacy shelf forever. Tylenol, Advil, Aleve. These are some of the best-selling over-the-counter medications in the country, and they cost anywhere from $8 to $15 for a standard bottle. Dollar Tree sells acetaminophen tablets, ibuprofen tablets, and naproxen sodium tablets for $1. And here is what the brand names are absolutely counting on you not knowing. The active ingredient is identical. These medications are federally identical in every way. The FDA requires that every over-the-counter pain reliever contain the same approved active ingredient at the same approved dosage to be sold in the United States. A 500 milligram acetaminophen tablet from Dollar Tree is the same molecule at the same dose, doing the same job in your body as a 500 milligram Tylenol tablet that cost you 10 times more. This is not a quality gap. This is simply a marketing gap. Tylenol spends hundreds of millions of dollars a year on advertising so that when your head hurts, their name is the first thing you think of. Tylenol spends hundreds of millions of dollars a year on advertising. It is simply the name, the red and white box. This is the familiarity we've grown used to. The actual medicine inside it is something the FDA standardized decades ago. Think about what a family goes through in a year: headaches, fevers, muscle aches, or the occasional back flare-up. If you're buying Tylenol or Advil every few weeks, you could easily spend $100 or more a year on pain relievers alone. At Dollar Tree prices, that same supply costs you a fraction of that. It provides you with the exact same relief. It is the same dosage you are used to. It is quite literally the same molecule. The only thing that changes is how much money stays in your wallet afterward. Now, one thing to know, always check the active ingredient and the milligram amount on any medication label before you buy, Dollar Tree or otherwise. Make sure it matches what you actually need. And if you are on other medications or managing a health condition, check with your doctor before switching anything. That applies to any brand, not just Dollar Tree. But for a healthy adult grabbing a bottle of ibuprofen for the occasional headache, there is no reason to pay name brand prices. There is not one single reason to pay more. That is 15 products sitting on Dollar Tree shelves right now that name brands have been overcharging you for, some of them for years. And honestly, the one that still gets me is the pain reliever. The exact same drug, the exact same dose, 10 times the price difference. That is a choice those companies made, and now you know it. Drop a comment and tell me, did the pain reliever one catch you off guard, or did you already know about that one? I'm genuinely curious how many of you are already making that swap. And if this had you thinking about all the other places name brands are quietly collecting money they don't deserve, I've got a whole video on store brand grocery swaps that pairs really well with this one. Check that out next. It's worth your time. Take care of yourselves and go put some of this to work.